everyone. Thank you very much for coming to the show. We've just finished it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope that was fun, a little bit different, and I'm just going to click onto here, and let's have a little look. I'm just trying to get all my things in line. 1 second, so I can see you guys chat. There's a little sort of, I do this at the end of each Friday, just a little 10-minute chat, just say hello and a thank you, and just going to update on what's going on. Obviously I am changed. I'm Ollie Mack, by the way, if you don't know who I am, and I'm just going to, there we go. Right, I think I'm there now. Open a browser. I'm using various different systems, and each week, seems like a year each time. Each time I go on it, there's something a little bit different. So, thank you, Jam. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much for that. It's been fun. It's always exhausting trying to get this going. I think the show actually just today, the show changes. So I do it at 2:00. And I go, oh yeah, that works, that doesn't work. So I put a few different scenes in different orders. We got some extra bits and pieces. We've got, there we go. Hello Tracy, how you doing? That's cool. Hello Cara, thank you very much again for coming. I hope you enjoyed that. That is actually very, very close. So I'm sitting on my phone, I'm not scratching my bum. That show is actually very close to the one I do in the theatre. So some of those ones were from the hello Wesley, how you doing? Some of those sound narrations were directly from the show, and some were from my game. Let me move that a little bit closer. Hang on a second. I know, shut. Can you hear me? Okay. Am I all right? Okay. Hope the volume's good. Just came up with this last night. I'm already hooked. Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll check out our last one as well. The hardest job I've got at the moment is promoting this. Really tricky. I know we've got a good product, and I hope the kids enjoy it, and the adults enjoy it as well. But we need higher figures. Really, that's really what we need to keep it going. And so we'll keep going for a little while. Thank you. Oh, that's great. Theo was scared of the blood wolf. Okay, well, yes. I mean, the wolf is really supposed to be frightening, isn't he? Ever since the Red Riding Hood, and actually the Red Riding Hood wolf terrified me, and the Billy Goat's Gruff, I think the troll that eats one or something. The troll that lives on the bridge. That's terrifying. The ogre with the Puss in Boots. Terrifying. They come from very dark places. So I think it's good to have a few things. And I think, actually coming down the studio, I don't know how old Theo is, but we have kids as young as 6 who come to the actual live show, and you can imagine with the smoke and the lights, it's really. Oh, of course, yeah, the 3 pigs, of course, yeah. Wolves are just scary, aren't they? But they're just big, lovable dogs, really. I just want a hug. So they get very bad. I'm not going to do one about sharks. I'll promise you that. We might have spiders in next one. Thank you. Yeah, the priest travelled through a few different voices there. I did quite a few takes on that one, and sorry about that. Theo 6. Well, he's kind of the age where he's gonna, hopefully remember it, and things. Just someone wearing a mask is scary, isn't it? I mean, horror directors know enough about that already. Libra is very much like you have. Libra is Jam's dog. Jam's a friend of mine who's been supporting me since the very start, really. Thank you. I just got a message from William and Billy. Had a blast again. Thank you. The characters are more accommodating than they are in the theatre. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah. The things I had trouble with last time, and for the show, if you saw it last Friday, for the Revenge of the Shadow King, I took my beard off, and I was me pretty much, and then I was Baba Yaga, and I was John Swede. for this one, I kept everything on, and then obviously I had the puppet and the Bill, that I could talk for, and various other, which it was much easier for me. But I do want a little bit of both, and obviously we had Richard, who's a friend of mine, filming his on his phone. Bless him, he did it on his phone. So, I know the quality wasn't brilliant, but he had the costume and the voice, and he's one of our actors, so it was great to see him. I'm going to try and get Alex, who's another one of our actors, who's got probably a better camera, to be honest with you. He's got another one of my green screens. So I've lent Richard one and Alex one, so they'll hopefully be able to intercut with them a little bit more. Unfortunately, we can't ask them things live. We are limited at the moment. If we can get this going, and ideally I want about a couple of hundred people per show. If we can do that, I can get my actors in, and then we could literally cut them live. We can talk to them in the same studio. So, it's early days. Got new lighting, by the way. Got some floodlights. These are actually floodlights that you use for the garden. So we can change the colours. I won't do that, I can't find the control. But you can change the colours. I've got another floodlight here with a white umbrella. So I've got a little bit of light. It's a little bit dark, but it's okay. I think it's all right. And I've got another one just tucked behind here to give me a bit of a hair light. This is my photography training coming out. Yeah, I'm using my new lights now, and they work with the smoke as well, so I can just go, ideally I can go like that. So I'm supposed to have another ring light, but that didn't turn up, so if it turns up, it turns up. If it doesn't, I'll use these ones for the moment. Next week I'm probably going to try and do one of my shows, which is about the Scarlet Sorcerer. So for those who played the game with me, you might have seen some, but I'm going to do some extra stuff. Thank you, Cara. This is actually VAC form. So it's a company called the Peter Evans Studio, which supply all the movies, all the theme parks. It's super lightweight. We can move it. I won't move it around because there's a light behind, but you can move it around really easily. Change the set super fast. When we're doing a live show, literally I have my actors spinning them around while I open the curtains and I talk to the audience, and when it's there, they ring a bell and we're all ready to go. One thing we use more in the live show is spells. So we have spells laid out, and those are kind of stage directions which will give the actors a cue to do something when the spell is cast, and they're all written in Latin and Welsh. I was going to say, I started talking about something else. I did a recap because I didn't have many people watching last week, so I redid the show again last Tuesday, and I wore the beard throughout, and I still managed to change it all. And the way I did that, I've started using toupee tape. So normally, I glue it to my face, and it's an absolute pain to get on and off. It doesn't always stay on as well, but now I use toupee tape, so I can stick it on, take it off, put it back on again. So I do have that ability. Thank you so much. Now the thing is, Gwen, I'm trying to get people to come on at 6 o'clock, put it in their own diaries, because it doesn't always appear, unfortunately. I've had an absolute headache trying to get the sorry, I'm just going live, just clicking on my screen, I can see where you all are. I've had a headache trying to get Facebook to notify people when our live broadcasts are on, and it's really hard. They don't seem to really want to help people at the minute, which is a bit of a shame. I think they're going to do something where we can promote live events and put the feed in there as well, which would make sense. But at the moment, I'm kind of stuck, so I'm trying to work out ways to do it. So if anyone knows any sort of technical guys out there, brilliant. We really ideally need publicity, because it is new and we're very small. It's kind of me in a room of my own talking to you guys, and using all the things that I've got to try and make it work for you, and to bring it as much to life as the theatre shows. I think I need a drink. I'm going to go home now, guys. So thank you again so much. Please share it out. If you can do reviews, that would be so helpful. Reviews, at the moment, I don't think we've got enough on our Facebook page to actually quantify a rating. So that they're really important that, if you enjoy it, please put some in there. Okay. You start. Oh, okay. I wonder how you saw that, Cara. That's cool. Okay, well, I wonder. Yeah, I'm putting adverts out there, but it's very costly, and until I start seeing some kind of return, put it bluntly, I can't put too many out there. So I'm kind of relying on people's goodwill to spread the word. So hopefully, eventually we'll get there. So I've set myself a certain amount of shows that I can do, and then maybe I can make this into a pilot and send it out to companies and say, hey, look, this can be produced here, and we need a bit of money behind it to push it out to more people. Yeah, I know, Cara. I know it's this is our fourth show now, but we've changed it quite a bit. So this is the second show where we've done it as theatrical as I'm doing it now. So yeah, when I went on to the events and I promoted that, we had about 1,800 people who showed interest, but we only had about 26 people turn up. So obviously that tack doesn't work. So I've got to work out other ways of doing it. Yeah, I mean, when I first started doing the School of Wizards, which is what I do down Rye, we had about 8 months or so where we'd only have very tiny audiences, and then not overnight, but we started going up in the rankings on TripAdvisor until suddenly we went up to number 3 and then number 2 and then number 1 in the town, and then that's the big difference. It's kind of positive word of mouth. So if anyone's a member of Mumsnet or whether any sort of forum groups or things like that, they're the ones that kind of help us. I can't put this on TripAdvisor because it's not going to get seen, unfortunately, and no one's looking at the moment because they're not travelling. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of a... Oh, you've been to us twice, Carl. Oh, thank you. Brilliant. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, hopefully it's kind of got the feeling of the show, Cara. I hope it felt kind of like it there. I think I'm going to encourage people to watch this with like LED candles. Get the atmosphere right in the house as well. So we're really kind of sharing the ambience and things. Next week, I can tell you we are going to be doing we're going to do a wizard adventure. So we're going to be in the Wizard's Tower. So I don't know, I've got to think about how I'm going to do it. I start filming things on Thursdays. Thursdays for the Fridays. So we'll see. I might, I've got an idea, but I'm not going to tell you yet, in case I change my mind. But thank you guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to have a nice cold drink and hopefully have some lovely supper. Okay guys, take care, bye for now.